Albert Einstein quotes, "The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination." Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy and creative expression and knowledge. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people are even incapable of forming such opinions. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. True religion is real living, living with all one's soul, with all one's goodness and righteousness. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. True art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. As far as I'm concerned, I prefer silent vice to ostentatious virtue. Confusion of goals and perfection of means seems, in my opinion, to characterize our age. It gives me great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. Solitude is painful when one is young, but delightful when one is more mature. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. I have just got a new theory of eternity. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Heroism on command, senseless violence, and all the loathsome nonsense that goes by the name of patriotism, how passionately I hate them. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. I cannot imagine a God who rewards and punishes the objects of his creation and is but a reflection of human frailty. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. All these primary impulses, not easily described in words, are the springs of man's actions. Occurrences in this domain are beyond the reach of exact prediction because of the variety of factors in operation, not because of any lack of order in nature. Most of the fundamental ideas of science are essentially simple, and may, as a rule, be expressed in a language comprehensible to everyone.